Yo, what up, everybody? This your boy X coming to you from PressPlayOnYourDestiny.com. And what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. You know what I mean? For all you working folks out there, I hope y'all having a wonderful day at work. And for all you stay-at-home people, I hope you're having a good day at home. But today I want to talk to you guys about a story. Yes, I always have stories. But a lot of you, if you have ever listened to a guy named Eric Thomas, you've probably heard this story before. Or you probably could have just heard it from anywhere. I actually heard this story from my uncle a long time ago, and it really helped shape my mindset in the sense of how bad you have to want success in order to have it. So I'm not going to stall on the story. Let me just tell you guys. So one day there was a guy. Could have been a guy, could have been a girl. We don't know. But they were in school. Now this person in particular, they were infatuated with becoming successful. It was one of those things like whenever they went anywhere, they always asked, what does it take to be successful? What does it take to be successful? He would go to school and ask his teacher, what does it take to be successful? What does it take to be successful? He tried to call Oprah. He tried to call Tyler Perry. Hell, he tried to call anybody that was successful to ask them, what is the secret to success? If I could just find it, I could be successful. What is the secret? So you can imagine this particular person, years went by, time and time went by. After asking all of these people, finally one day he went to school and asked his teacher. He said, I've been asking people all year, all my life, what's the secret to success? And nobody will tell me. Or it seems like nobody knows. But then you have successful people, but they can't tell you. I don't get it. So his teacher tells him one day, he says, I want you to go to this mountain. You'll meet a man at the mountain, and he will be able to tell you the secret to success. So, as optimistic as he was, he hopped in the car and drove to the mountain right away. He just completely left class. I don't even think he went to class. He just went to the mountain. So, when he got to the mountain, he had to climb and climb until he got to the top of this mountain. So, when he got here, he met a man in the cave. The man said, I was told that you were looking for the secret to success, and I know exactly where it's at. He says, yes, I've been looking for it forever. What is it? So the old guy in the cave says, come follow me. Now I just told you he was on the mountain, but it was a cave on top of the mountain. Just to clarify that. So he tells the guy, come follow me. I will show you the secret to success. So they're going through this cave. They're going through everything. They're in water, everything, going through a dark cave, and they come out on a beach. A beach is on the other side of this mountain. So the guy says, so what's the secret to success? He says, well, keep following me. So he's like, okay, I'm kind of confused, but I guess I'll follow anyway. So he tells him, come into the water with me. So they're walking, and he's like, this is odd. I asked for the secret to success. I did not ask to go swimming. But needless to say, he's like, I've tried everything else, so I guess I'll try this. So they're going out into the water. And the guy's like, come on, keep following me. So he's like, this is getting odd. So now the water is at his ankles. Now the water is at his knees. And they're going out into the water. He's like, this is getting very awkward. Now the water is at his waist. He's like, why am I out here in the water? This doesn't make sense to me. Now the water is at his chest. He's like, I don't think it's out here. I don't think it's out here. Now the water is at his neck. When all of a sudden, the man disappears. It's like, where did he go? The man jumps up and he pushes the man's head under the water, and he's pushing him in the water. He's like, I can't breathe. What are you doing? I can't breathe. And he's pushing him in the water. You know how that feels when somebody just feel like they're trying to drown you. And he says, so he gets up, the man left, and he said, man, why'd you do that? He said, that's the secret to success. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. That's deep. It's deep on a lot of levels because a lot of us say that we want to be successful in life. A lot of us say that we want a certain type of life, but we aren't willing to become infatuated with making it in life. It's almost like wanting to breathe. If anybody has ever been in a situation where somebody was holding your nose or had your mouth covered and you couldn't breathe, that's how bad you have to want it. It has to consume you. You have to think about it all the time. You have to want it as bad as you want to breathe. That's the key to success. To do, not to only want it that bad, but to be able to take the actions that it'll take, the time that it'll take, the perseverance, the patience, the consistency that it'll take to make your dream a reality. A lot of us have very superficial. We don't have superficial dreams, but when it comes to our actions are very superficial. We do just the bare minimums, and then when it doesn't work for us, then we're like, oh, well, it didn't work for me. And then you take that negative energy and you thinking you're being helpful, then you start killing other people's dream, when in essence, you didn't do any and everything that you needed to do to make your dream work in the first place. What they say that you can have anything that you want out of life if you're willing to get up and work for it. So with that being said, you guys, short video. Hope you guys have a very productive week, and make sure you guys are doing those things necessary in order to make you guys' dreams work. I love you guys, and until next time, press play to your destiny.